Round 14 action kicks off here between Eastern 1-0 and Northern Phoenix. Michael Chavello Harntran with you. It is Northern Phoenix in the white, Eastern in the blue. The Danger Woman, of course, number 33 for Eastern, the amazing Georgia Beaumont. She's scored 8 goals in 2 games so far in series futsal. Look out for Georgia Beaumont tonight. She could be on fire against a stacked Northern Phoenix team hard.
Absolutely. She's just been one of the top goal scorers that we've seen for a debutante in series futsal. So one to watch out for. The 2 bottom teams are going to battle out tonight. The first game of round 14. It's going to be a crazy evening tonight.
Phoenix with the impressive Alicia Arado in goal. Forced into action early. Beaumont almost getting in. Just needed a little push to her left. Beaumont takes the corner quickly. Top of the D. Strike on now for Eastern. Trying to batter the goal of Urado early here. Side ball for Eastern. Beaumont lurking top of the D if they can find her. And the ball put out by 16-year-old Annabelle Merjanos, back in action this week, off last week due to a cold. Ball put out of play there by Christine Hanna. One to look out for in the strike potency of Northern Phoenix. Here's Beaumont, turns top of the D, chance on again. Urado does well, and Pantazopoulos clears for Northern Phoenix.
It's going to be a very defensive game for Phoenix tonight. They've got to have at least 2 in the D and also Iada as well, but she's going to be on fire. She's already saved 2 potential goals. She's going to continue her form.
Long throw, top of the D again. Chance here for Georgia Beaumont. Urado off her line momentarily. Beaumont squares it, cleared by Pantazopoulos once more. Corner here for Eastern. Beaumont trying to go through the Phoenix defense. It is all Metropolitan right now. That one high and palmed over the top there by Urado. Another corner here for Eastern. How long can Northern Phoenix defend against this battery early from Eastern, Hahn?
As long as they can, but we don't want to jinx them early, because if one slips through from Georgia Beaumont or even Montana Matthews, that might continue that goal scoring momentum that they always create, Eastern FC. So Northern Phoenix, if they can just hold it for the first half, just to kind of ease the nerves, not allow any goals through, that will work in their favour.
Beaumont trying to get a hold of this one, and quickly Pantazopoulos saw her coming and booted it out, wisely so. Short corner, a short side ball taken to Beaumont again, taken here by Urado safely. Back from Hanna, long ball from Pantazopoulos, hoping to find Catherine Ioannidis up front. Always dangerous, Ioannidis. Eastern again on the attack. Russo just keeps it in play. And that one given away on the far side by Altalevski. Pantazopoulos off her left boot. Tried for a little flick on there, did Christine Hanna. Will we see Northern Phoenix start to get on song? They have been battered in the opening minutes here, Hahn.
Absolutely. They were struggling to get that ball out of their defensive half, but luckily they have kept it in their attacking half. If they can remain that way and have more potential shots at goal, they could be in for a challenge for Eastern FC tonight.
Pantazopoulos guarding Beaumont effectively at the moment. Missed thrown in ball, so ball switched over now. Pantazopoulos throws down the line, 2-on-1. She was hoping to find young Annabelle Merjanos. Merjanos only in year 10 in high school. Her and Christine Hanna, the 2 youngsters on this team, and 2 of the biggest stars, Hahn.
I don't think age is a factor in series futsal. You can be as young and play series futsal. I think 16 years of age is the cutoff. But these players, it feels like they've been playing futsal their entire life. That's what series futsal is. You come in and you've already got so much experience and game time under your belt.
Montana Matthews plays it back to Montana Matthews versus Merjanos. Merjanos did well to get a boot to it over the sideline. A ball in here for Eastern. Still 0-0 after the first 5 minutes almost played here. Ioannidis working hard from centre court out to Pantazopoulos on the right. Takes a crack. Nothing troubling Lorraine Sandy though. In goal tonight as always for Eastern. Very impressive goalkeeper, Lorraine Sandy. Throws it out to Beaumont. Beaumont some room to move now. This is danger! And Urado called into play to save from Georgia Beaumont. Disposal quickly to Merjanos. Beaumont tries to dispossess her. Chance on again for Eastern. And shot goes wide there from Montana Matthews.
Their forward pressure coming from Eastern. They're bringing it back, and we've got a few loose players forward for Northern Phoenix. They're going to be very careful not get themselves stuck in the back line.
Ioannidis, little run. Needs some company up front. No one there to help, however. Maya Hayson threads a nice ball through. Chance on gain for Easton, and Urado brave to the challenge. She's closed down about 4 or 5 attempts so far that were on target, Alyssa Urado. And as we say every week, one of the most rapidly improved goalkeepers in the entire series futsal.
Absolutely. Each game, each save, she continues to get better and better. So Urado, just keep learning and you'll be a star in your own right.
Speaking of stars, there's Beaumont. Crossed the ball, nobody home though. She was hoping to find Altalevski at the top of the D. By this time last week, Beaumont already had 2 goals to her name. Question is, for how long can Phoenix shut down the superstar of Eastern? Nice work here from Ioannidis. Ball comes out to Talevski. Talevski's got Beaumont calling for it. Goes long instead. May not have been the right move there, though, from Talevski. Here's Christine Hanna. Ioannidis just couldn't keep it in play. Maya Hayson brings it in. Here's Matthews to Beaumont. Beaumont can strike from here. Strike she does! And Urado again denies Georgia Beaumont. What a half she's having here, Alyssa Urado.
One of the best halves to deny Beaumont, probably perhaps 5 strikes at goal. None of them have gone through whatsoever, so she's done an incredible job already. Can she continue it for the 2 halves? Quite possibly.
Hayson to Matthews. That one's gone off Shooter Shanley for a corner here for Eastern. Good to see Alana Shooter Shanley on the court now for Northern Phoenix. The tall figure of Maya Hayson to take the corner. Matthews in close. That shot gone wide from Georgia Beaumont, who was calling for it. Beaumont originally from Queensland. Fabulous outdoor player as well, Georgia Beaumont. Trying to run onto this one. Pantazopoulos clears high. Shooter Shanley underneath it. Clears it over the line. Does Alana Shanley.
I think she overcooked it, overcomplicated that. Probably should have had a better possession, but in the end, that's all that matters. Each possession counts in this game like this.
Ball put out by Lorraine Sandy. A chance for Northern Phoenix to get on the attack here. Shooter Shanley brings it in. Pantazopoulos cracks off the right and skies it. Little limp there. Might have just pulled something in her calf here. Pantazopoulos. She goes off. On comes Sophie Rossi. Back heel from Beaumont, looking for Matthews and cleared by Shooter Shanley. Nice work by Beaumont, had the right idea. Shanley was there to intercept. Tao Nguyen also on now for Phoenix. Beaumont can shoot. Beaumont and Urado again denies Georgia Beaumont. My word, Beaumont could have had a hat trick by now again, except for Alyssa Urado in goal, on fire tonight. That must have been about 7 shots she saved so far that were all on target from Eastern.
Absolutely, and Urado just stood her ground, put her body on the line. It was going to hurt later on, but it matters in moments like that, one-on-one with the striker. It's the little wins, and she's going to be so chumped with that save. Tao
Nguyen goes out wide. Chance here for Phoenix. Shooter Shanley just goes wide. Alana Shanley, her first attempt to score and break this 0-0 deadlock with just under 10 minutes played. Ioannidis cuts it out through the centre. Come Eastern, turn from Beaumont. Can she get a shot off? Nice little back heel for Matthews. Tao Nguyen doing well. Nguyen steals it down the right. Matthews trying to cut her out, gets physical, and the ball goes out of play. Tao Nguyen attacking down the right side for Northern Phoenix. It'll be Ioannidis to bring the ball in here. Throws inside the D. Lorraine Sandy, easy take, rolls it out into the pathway. Here they come again. A little too much mustard on that one, though, for Georgia Beaumont.
Eastern just rushed that one. They knew they had players not running forward. They've have to really delay a couple of those counter-attacks, wait for players to be in good position, and then unlock your passes.
Danielle Galina warming up on the sidelines for Northern Phoenix, about to come on. She is one of their best players, and no doubt you'll see a change in tempo the moment that number 4, Danielle Galina, comes on for Phoenix. Let's see how long it takes for coach Nicholas Parthamos to put her into play. Shooter Shanley trying to get a hold of that one around Maya Hayson. Side ball here for for Eastern. Matthews through the centre. Still Matthews can shoot, and Urado again dives to her left. Gets the fingertips to it. Corner for Eastern. Back heel, Georgia Beaumont. It was only a matter of time. Beaumont finally beats Urado. It's 1-0 for Eastern.
That was so tricky. We kind of knew the moment that she had that position in the near post. That's how you have to score goals tonight, is to be in the keeper's way. Because the moment she did that, she just backheeled it. She made it look so easy, Michael.
Is it going to be the ratio tonight, though? Will it take about 8 attempts from Beaumont to score one against a highly impressive Alicia Urado? Here's Tao Nguyen. Passes it out wide. Galena indeed on the court now, replacing Shooter Shanley for Northern Phoenix. Keep an eye on the tall number 4 for Phoenix. That one intended for Hayson. Spills over the line. Hayson to bring the ball in here. Short to Matthews. Matthews out wide to Beaumont. Beaumont goes for a run. Stabbing pass there. Looking for Elilaleas. Out wide for Matthews. Too wide though. Galena to bring it in. No, it'll be left to Ioannidis. Crack there. Just goes high though from Northern Phoenix. Trying to equalise. Corner it is though. Galena to take it. Got Ioannidis waiting in the centre of the court. Top of the D was determined. Can the layoff happen for Beaumont? Here it is. A little too far though. And she had Tao Nguyen tracking back well. Operating as Beaumont's shadow on that occasion. Ioannidis turns it over. Badly taken inside ball. In a dangerous spot. Laleas side ball now for Eastern. Beaumont. Beaumont. Still got a shot off Matthews. Urado does well again. Killer first half she is having, Alicia Urado. If not for her, I'm telling you that Eastern would have been about 6-0, 7-0 up at the moment. Here they come again. Georgia Beaumont on the right. Passes to the centre. It's Matthews. Stolen by Galena. Galena out wide. Beaumont backtracks, defends well. Nice little burst there, though, from Phoenix. Is Galena again. As I said, the tempo changes when Danielle Galena is on the court.
Absolutely. She kind of brings and controls the game, or don't have Phoenix rush the ball too much, and they kind of calm the nerves a little bit when she's on the court.
Lorraine Sandy with the rollout. Urado has a look up court. Out to her right to Annabelle Merjanos. Merjanos twisting and turning to get past Matthews. Lays it into Galena. Beaumont, can she get a hold of it? No, she can't. Here's Ioannidis down the left. Good work from Phoenix. Stolen, though, through the centre by Eastern. Here's Beaumont. What magic can she do? It's a long shot off the right from Beaumont. Goes too high as Georgia looks for a second.
She sure does. That was off target, which is very unlikely for Beaumont to kind of miss that. But it's that pressure from Phoenix. They've just been at it the entire game. And if they continue that, they can really put the pressure on Eastern FC tonight.
Galena would have been wise to maybe go it alone on that occasion. She'd gone to the top of the D centrally. Could have swung off her right and chose to lay it off for Merjanos.
Michael, we keep talking about confidence. Some of the players from Phoenix that could potentially score goals, they're not confident enough to be able to. I feel like the only person normally really is Shooter Shanley, are the one that has that confidence to shoot.
I agree. Shooter Shanley will shoot from anywhere, hence the nickname. She is on the bench at the moment. Long throw out here to Galena. No one behind her, though. And the ball well cut out by Elilaleas. Side ball for Eastern. Under 9 minutes to play. They lead 1-0, courtesy of an exquisite goal from this one. Beaumont's in again! Oh, no! She hits the upright. Georgia Beaumont just needed a millimetre to her right to score that one. Galena trying to thread it back to the top of the D where Merjanos was waiting. Timeout called here. It is 1-0 for Eastern. Han, if you're in the huddle here of Northern Phoenix, what are you telling Phoenix to do?
Shoot. If you've got the ball and you're within range, just do what Eastern FC is doing, is shoot.
Be selfish, right?
Might get a second stab at it. Won't miss twice. 3-0. In the middle. There's Ubik on the left. And there it is. Straight back. Mary Ubik.
Oh, lovely strike from Mary Ubik. No selfishness on that occasion. She wins. Cooper. Beautiful work from Adam Cooper. Goes to the goal line, threads it through the eye of the side ball. Cooper. Good stop from Sarah Cooper again off his left. Wonderful.
See what they can do here. Adam brings it up. Shot. It's a goal. He scored again.
Training camp is completed. Chance, and there it is. Adam Cooper gets us under. Now, this time shoot. It is 1-0 for Eastern over Northern Phoenix. Michael Chavallo, Han Tran with you. Side ball here for Catherine Ioannidis as Phoenix try to get on the scoreboard. Nothing troubling Lorraine Sandy on that occasion. The one goal that separates, courtesy of Georgia Beaumont. If not for Urado, she may have scored 3 or 4 already. If not for the upright, she certainly would have scored a few moments ago. Here she is again, Beaumont. Stolen by Galena. Beaumont wings it back through the centre, Georgia Beaumont. She'll try to dribble the whole court if she can. That said, though, she's not a selfish player by any stretch of the imagination, Georgia Beaumont. Ioannidis. Galena trying to shoot. Beaumont down the line and out of play.
Yeah, Beaumont is a player that if she can't shoot from where she is, she'll find other avenues. She'll find another way. She's a problem solver on the court, trying to manipulate the other players and find different avenues, and that's why she's so a key player to Eastern FC.
Roll out from Lorraine Sandy, centre court coming through, nicely shifted to the right, and nobody home there though. Ioannidis side ball. Mujanos. Back heel, nicely done. Montana Matthews off her left, and Urado again, a sensational save from the young goalkeeper. Quickly into the path of Mujanos. Out to Ioannidis. Matthews threads it nicely. Back to Beaumont. Beaumont versus Shanley here. Out to Matthews now on the right. Back to Beaumont through the centre. Beaumont can shoot. And Beaumont denied again by the upright. Second time in a row, Georgia Beaumont has been denied by the upright.
She must be so frustrated with that. She must come over at the end of the game and have a word with it, because what is going on? The second time, third time could happen.
Georgia Beaumont will be representing Team Australia All-Stars on Sunday, November 12 in the first ever World Series futsal match right here at Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown. Get your tickets now via the WeFroth app. It is Team Australia versus the World All-Stars, Sunday, November 12. Women's game at noon, men's game at 1:30 p.m. We will be sold out. Make sure you get your tickets right now. On comes Christine Hanna, off goes Danielle Galena for Northern Phoenix. Corner taken by Matthews, trying to find Georgia Beaumont. Side ball here for Mujanos. Mujanos got Christine Hanna, good position, top of the D. Back heel to shooter Shanley. Shanley! Oh, great save by Lorraine Sandy. Diving off to her left.
Just got a fingertip on her, and that's all that matters.
Shooter Shanley! The shooter scores! Shooter Shanley pulls it even for Northern Phoenix.
She's got the entire team surrounding her. They're ecstatic. Alana Shanley is frothing like a coffee, because that is now the equalizer in a very tight contest.
You know what I said to her before the game out back? I said, hey, do me a favour, shooter, score more than Georgia Beaumont tonight. I think she took me seriously. She's one-on-one with Georgia right now.
I would be up for that challenge too, Michael. If you approached me personally and went, you need to beat Georgia Beaumont, challenge accepted.
Shooter Shanley on the scoreboard. Here comes Ioannidis. There's a second win now for Phoenix as Ioannidis just goes wide off her right boot. Phoenix are turning it on hard. You can feel it inside Series Futsal Arena.
You could feel the tension, you could feel the hunger in Phoenix.
And you called it before. You said the one that can turn this around, the one who is likely to shoot from anywhere is Alana Shooter-Shanley.
And now she just needs a second one to make them in the lead. Can you imagine this arena if that happens? That confidence boost is what they need.
Side ball being turned over. Christine Hanna's got to feed it well here. Does to the top of the D. Off the chest of Merjanos. No room to move. Cleared for another ball in for Hanna. Shorter Shooter-Shanley. Shanley back to Hanna. 2-on-1 here. Shooter-Shanley, can she get in for another attempt on goal? Merjanos does well. Here's Ioannidis, goes low. No starch on it though. Beaumont through the centre. Danger. Beaumont! And Urado again denies it. Quick throw out from Alyssa Urado to Alana Shooter-Shanley. Shanley on her right. Goes a bit far though. Looked for a back heel. Couldn't get it. Ball goes over the line.
Alana Shanley now the top goal scorer for Northern Phoenix. I think she was on par with her teammate. But now it's all Alana Shanley and her show.
Shooter! And again! Just wide. 2 bites of the cherry there for Shooter-Shanley. A timeout called as Eastern try to calm Northern Phoenix down. A well-called timeout. We'll take a break.
That is insane. It was all the effort of Acu working as a team. Lucy Raymond
Pimenta open, doesn't look for him, instead goes to Parthamos. Back heel! Woo! That is cheeky, and sometimes you're going to be cheeky there, you know? There's nothing else he can do. Really, there's nothing else he can do. He finds the perfect move. There's nothing else you can do there.
What a first half we are seeing here. Deadlocked to 1 apiece with 2:45 to the half-time break. Shooter-Shanley scoring for Northern Phoenix after the opener from Georgia Beaumont. Phoenix in the white. Eastern in the blue. Ball will be called back here as the officials weren't quite ready to get us recommenced. Let us know your thoughts on YouTube chat, folks, and on Facebook. Who do you think will win this showdown? Who's going to come up trumps on the scorecard tonight? Will it be Beaumont? Will it be Shooter-Shanley? Or maybe someone else? Ioannidis goes forward. Hanna looking for Merjanos. Stolen, though, through the centre. Shooter-Shanley just keeps it in on the left side. Alana Shanley off her left. And Lorraine Sandy makes the save. Down the left side come Eastern. Merjanos does well, the teenager off her right, centres it for Ioannidis. A little too much on it though. This is a window as Georgia Beaumont currently off for Eastern. Let's see if Phoenix can capitalise. Short ball in. What a tussle it's been. The opening 8-9 minutes was well controlled by Eastern. Montana Matthews having a wonderful half as well. So too El Talevsky, Eli Laleas. But then Phoenix turned it around. Town Ewan started to get on the ball. Galena came on and made a difference. Shooter-Shanley scored a goal. Here come Eastern again. Down the right. Christine Hanna does well to take it away from Eli Laleas. Stolen through the centre by Merjanos. Back to Shooter-Shanley. Alana Shanley goes for a little dance up front, shoots, and why not? Just gets a save out of Lorraine Sandy.
I feel like if anyone can shoot right now, it's Alana Shanley. A minute and a half to go. Who will get these two teams in the lead?
Oh, this is wonderful. That is superb. That is absolutely superb. What a goal for Eastern 1-0 from El Talevsky. A superb individual effort. 2-1. 1 minute 10 to play before the break. Can Phoenix equalise again? Here's Ioannidis. Here's Pantazopoulos. Went off injured before. She's okay, though. What a goal from Talevski. And there she is again, Talevski just clearing the ball. Pantazopoulos to bring it in. Long throw to the D, hoping to find Christine Hanna. Headed away. Another side ball here for Northern Phoenix. Talevski puts it high. It's going to drop well for Christine Hanna. Fed out wide, hoping to find Laleas. The pass from Jess Russo. Pantazopoulos over the top for Christine Hanna. Trying to get the outside of the boot to it, Hanna. Under 20 seconds remains. Looks like we'll go to the break at 2-1. A tremendously close game. As I glance at the sideline, Tao Newell with Shooter Shanley with an ice pack on her head. So I wonder if she's done any damage. Elena Shanley, that's got her on the bench at the moment. The only goal scorer for Phoenix. Long throw from Ioannidis. Nobody home though. And at half-time, indeed, Eastern 2, Northern Phoenix 1.
There's nothing else he could do. Really, there's nothing else he could do. He finds the perfect move. There's nothing else you could do Goals in from mistakes, and would you look at that? Player staying down. Play resumes. You big killer mentality. Absolutely does not care. Might get a second stab at it. Won't miss twice. 3-0. In the middle. There's you big on the left. And there it is, straight back. Mary Hubig.
Oh, lovely strike from Mary Hubig. No selfishness on that occasion. She wins. Cooper. Beautiful work from Adam Cooper. Goes to the goal line, threads it through the eye of the side ball. Cooper. Good stop from Sarah Cooper again off his left. Wonderful.
See what they can do here. Adam brings it up. Shot. It's a goal. He scored again.
Training camp is completed. Chance, and there it is. Adam Cooper gets us under. Now, this time shoots.
Oh my God.
Adam Cooper just said, leave it to me. Into Ahmed. Stolen. Cooper may make it 2-0. Does. You cannot give Adam Cooper a free ball. What a game. 2-1 Eastern. Al Talevski, Georgia Beaumont, the goals for Eastern. The lone goal from Alana Shooter Shanley for Northern Phoenix. Danielle Galina gets us underway. Back to Pantazopoulos, sends it up high and long. Good first half from Lorraine Sandy. Amazing first half from Alicia Arado. Talevski down the line, hoping to find Laleas. Galina trying to get a shot off here. Danielle Galina twisting and turning. Laleas steals it. Ioannidis does well. She needs some company though. Ioannidis going to go it alone. Matthews spoils. The pass just a little too far there from Jess Russo. Long throw from Pantazopoulos to Ioannidis. Here's Galina trying to get those long legs to it. Lalias did well. Ali Lalias to Russo, to Matthews. Georgia Beaumont beginning this second half on the bench for Eastern. 3 games so far for Beaumont in series futsal. She's scored 9 goals. Galina keeps it in. Matthews at her back. Good pass there to Ioannidis. Ioannidis could have shot off her right. Galina loses it. Pantazopoulos dashes against Lalias and it goes out of play. Pantazopoulos, bad throw though. Talevski. Matthews. Well done by Galina. Good ball from Talevski. Russo tried to centre it and cleared by Ioannidis.
So far, not a bad start for Phoenix. They're just bringing that ball forward, but they've got to find a shooter, like Shooter Shanley, to shoot more towards it, because Eastern, they're ahead, but they can quickly turn that around. The moment Georgia Beaumont comes on court, they can really score more goals.
Matthews will shoot. She does. Inurado denies her. Galina shepherds it over the line. Side ball here for Talevski to take. She scored a wonderful goal at the end of the first half. Here's Ali Lalias. Lalias back to Lorraine Sandy. Sandy to the centre. Well done by Talevski. Talevski down the right side. Talevski off her right, trying to send the ball into Russo in the centre of the D. The right idea. And it's earned a corner here for Eastern. Matthews. Still Matthews, well done. Talevski. Ioannidis. Galina, 2-on-1, stolen back. Talevski. Back heel to Matthews. To Lalias. Blocked here by Ioannidis. Muscles into it, does Ioannidis. Loses the ball to Matthews. Matthews goes alone. Not troubling Alicia Arado.
Alicia always having their eye on the ball at all costs, and Matthews, that agility just to go past a defender with ease. Got to watch out for her when Georgia Beaumont is not on the court.
Galina through the centre. Stolen here by Russo, and she just shoots wide. Does Russo. Good shot there of young Alicia Arado. There's Russo having a very good game. Urado rolls into the centre. Galina loses it to Matthews. Matthews almost loses it back, and Pantazopoulos off target there for Northern Phoenix. She's been busy, Pantazopoulos, especially defensively tonight. Lorraine Sandy to Matthews. Pantazopoulos wins it back in the right. Off to Levski for a side ball here, Hahn. Arguing for a corner. Phoenix, they don't get it though. It's Lorraine Sandy's ball, Hahn.
Pantazopoulos, as you mentioned, she's just on fire. She's got that hunger. She's got it in her belly, and she wants to unleash. Phoenix, they've got to find more ways to get that ball towards her way, because she's just going to create too much kind of mistakes like that. But you know what I have noticed in this game? They have not turned the ball once around in the side ball. They've finally learned their lesson, Northern Phoenix.
Good call. They've been terrible at it recently. Maya Hasten did well coming down the left side. Free kick here. Matthews off the upright. And cleared away ultimately there by Northern Phoenix, Sophie Rossi. Side ball for Hasten to take. Urado again sprawls off to her right. What a game, Alicia Urado. She may have conceded 2, but one of the players of the match, no doubt about it so far. Corner here for Hasten. Montana Matthews sends it across the goal. Nobody on the far side though. Side ball for Phoenix. Long throw forward. Hoping to find the head there of Shooter Shanley. Lorraine Sandy goes off to her left. Matthews through the centre. Ball cleared away there by Shooter Shanley. Good work from Ioannidis. Ioannidis backtracking. Lalias sandwiched there, Lalias, between Rossi and Ioannidis. Sideball for shooters Shanley. Here's Pantazopoulos. Beaumont back on quickly here for Eastern. Lorraine Sandy. Whistle is blown, Hahn.
Spent too much time on it. You're allowed 4 seconds as a keeper to decide where you want to throw it, and Sandy just unfortunately took a little too long.
Timeout is called. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Burgley let goals in from mistakes, and would you look at that? Player staying down. Play resumed.
Free kick for Northern Phoenix. Will it be Alana Shooter Shanley? Will it be Ioannidis? All the players of Eastern on the goal line to try and prevent an equaliser. Just waiting for the officials go ahead. Are they going to try and blast through the wall here? Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible communication. And a golden opportunity gone completely astray for Northern Phoenix. What a stuff up there, Hunt.
What happened there? Two players were on the board and knew exactly what was happening, and the other player, or whoever may have been, just had no idea what was going on.
It's another case of Phoenix simply not shooting. Just shoot, just go direct, just have a blast at it. Maybe trying to be a bit fancy and not prepared, lack of communication. Meanwhile, Eastern were coming forward again. Here's Rossi. Rossi down the right side. Squares the ball, nobody home though. Lorraine Sandy looks up front, throws it out, a little too wide though. She was hoping for Ella Iacono.
I think also she's counting in her head, 1, 2, 3, ensuring that she's not taking more time than required.
On comes Merjanos again for Northern Phoenix, the youngster. She's the intended target. Merjanos! In surely, yes! A super substitute, Annabelle Merjanos. Super sub, and she celebrates accordingly. Out of nowhere, she comes on and she scores. Amazing heart.
That composure, we have never seen that before. From her first game in this season to now, she has transformed into a player that she is.
Beaumont, and Georgia Beaumont's in again. It's 3-2. And now the goals are flowing like champagne. Georgia Beaumont, her second, and Eastern go ahead.
It's popping. It's popping. Is it popping and is it flowing? Who knows? But Georgia Beaumont, since she's come on, she knows she's got that desire. But Merjanos, she scored one. She's got plenty of more tank.
Oh, Hayson, what a steal. Hayson squares it. And cleared away by Pantazopoulos. My goodness, we are on fire now in this one. 3-2, what a game. Here's Hayson now on the right. Long legs, goes for a little run. Beaumont's got Pantazopoulos at her back, squares the ball. Merjanos will cut it out here. Well done by Annabelle Merjanos to Catherine Ioannidis. Ioannidis through the centre, should have had a blast at it. Hayson to Beaumont, Beaumont room to move, Beaumont! Matthews, 4-2. House on fire, Eastern, 4-2. Hard, what are we seeing? This second half is exciting.
We're seeing terrific game of futsal that we've never seen before. The first game normally is not something like this we've seen. The bottom two teams are playing like their life depended on it. It's like the finals, and at the end of this, someone's going to get a cup, because I've never seen futsal like this played from Phoenix or from Eastern. Their performance has just been second to none.
Here comes Bowman again, the Australian All-Star. Here's Matthews, almost in for a second there, Matthews. She scored one. Tilevsky scored a ripper at the end of the first half. 2 for Georgia Beaumont. A goal apiece for shooters Shanley and Merjanos for Phoenix. That one's just gone behind the... No, it's another goal. I thought it had gone behind the net. It's 5-2. It's gone in. Well, this is a big bridge now for Phoenix to try and cover. But they can't lose hope. They can't lose momentum. Panterzopoulos sends it high. Good pass out to Beaumont. Beaumont. Back to Hayson. Hayson stabbing pass, hoping to find Ala Iakono. So Ioannidis conceding the own goal. That allows Eastern to go up 5-2. What a riotous second half we're seeing. Long throw down the line for Hayson. It took 2 guarding Beaumont, Tao Nguyen and Catherine Ioannidis. Beaumont's now scored 10 goals in 3 games. There is a reason she was selected for the Australian All-Star team Sunday, November 12, to take on the World All-Star team right here at Sirius Futsal Arena. Get your tickets now via WeFroth app. The only way to see it is to be here at the arena on the day. There is no live stream. The first ever World Series futsal match. Hayson out to Beaumont. Beaumont turns past Nguyen, shoots off her right and just across the face of goal. Substitute for Eastern as Iakono goes off, and on comes Jaya Pate. Corner to be taken here by Ali Lalias. Pate trying to return the ball to Lalias. Side ball here for Phoenix. Merjanos out to Nguyen. Centre to Christine Hanna. Hanna to Annabelle Merjanos. Couldn't beat Lorraine Sandy on that occasion. Good goalkeeping from Sandy.
She had to put her body on the line, and she is feeling it a little bit when the ball is directed right in front of her. I think referee's just ensuring that she's okay. Second attempt there from Merjanos at same spot as well, so she's putting herself in more better positions, and Phoenix are doing well to create those assist pass through.
Some nice passing here from Eastern. Beaumont tried to curl that one off her left, and it did have a bit of curl on it from Georgia Beaumont. Still to come here tonight, plenty more action. Carlton Hart take on Melbourne Arcu next. Evolution take on Fitzroy in the blockbuster. And then Preston versus Campbellfield to round out our Wednesday night. It's been a rainy, stormy Wednesday in Melbourne. Christine Hanna versus Georgia Beaumont. Hanna, the teenager, nice back heel to Nguyen. Shoots off her left. Lorraine Sandy intercepted by Panterzopoulos. Took a little knot there. Panterzopoulos calling for a foul. 3 fouls for Phoenix this half, none so far for Eastern. There's the free kick for Panterzopoulos. Merjanos deep inside the D, so too Christine Hanna. Panterzopoulos on target. Just deflected away by Hayson. Corner here for Christine Hanna. Panterzopoulos running on, but a turnover off the corner. What a game.
What a game. It's still going, Michael. This game is still could be in it.
Plenty of time for Phoenix to turn it around. They trail by 3. Their 2 goal scorers, Alana Shanley and Annabelle Merjanos. Merjanos within 2 seconds, if that, of coming on as a substitute. Nice ball from Merjanos to Nguyen. Back out to Merjanos, and Christine Hanna just pushes it over the line. Merjanos causing a lot of headaches. Finding herself in some very advantageous positions, the youngster. Murado. On comes Danielle Galina. I'm surprised they took off Mujanos. She scored a wonderful goal. She's been threatening up front. They've taken her off to replace with Galina. I like the thought of Galina coming on, but... Oh, there it is! Tao Nguyen! They are not done yet. They are not done yet. 5-3. Hayson.
That was a terrific goal. Tao Nguyen, I think that might be her first goal for Sirius Futsal, but the celebration should have been bigger. That was just terrific passing Sandy. She probably took a
Oh, Hannah off the volley. Christine Hannah. Chance to make it 5-4. Corner here, Galina to take it. Hannah's calling for it. Tao Nguyen at top of the D. Through the centre, Jaya Pate. Bumped off the ball by Pantazopoulos. Uses her body well, just Pantazopoulos. She's determined, Pantazopoulos. Long throw. Got to bring Merjanos back on, I feel. Bad throw in there from Hannah. Pantazopoulos. Oh, it's gone in! Panta-freaking-zopoulos! Makes it 5-4. That's what you want from Phoenix. You want them assaulting, barraging, blasting the goal of Lorraine Sandy.
Absolutely. Pantazopoulos, as I mentioned, the hunger that she's got, she's still going for it. That fire has been started since the first whistle. She has not stopped attempting, going at it, going hard, giving all her might and fire.
Beaumont tries to go past Galina. Galina's got her covered. Well done by Danielle Galina. And puts it out of play. My word. 5-4 is the scoreline. We are seeing an absolute corker of a game here, Han. Timeout called. We'll take a quick break and get our breath back. Bradley have done wonderfully in goal. The Hawkers out to Raymer here. Raymer to Evangelia Parthamos. Zandenberg. Ruby Walsh. Back to Zandenberg. Nice ball to Raymer. Can shoot from here. Oh, it's in! It is in! It's Evangelia Parthamos. Wonderful assist from Raymer. At a tight angle from Evangelia Parthamos. She threads it. Or was it Ruby Walsh? Ruby Walsh gets it. Amazing angle, Han, on that goal from Ruby Walsh.
That is insane. It was all the effort of Acu working as a team. Lucy Raymer
Piamenta open. Doesn't look for him. Instead goes to Parthamos. Back heel! Woo!
We are seeing one of the most thrilling Series Futsal women's games we've seen in a long time as Georgia Beaumont to bring in the side ball. Her team ahead 5-4. Beaumont has a look around. Plays it to the top of the D, stuffed by Galina. Ewan tried to clear. Hannah got to go on her own here. Christine Hannah to Pantazopoulos. Hannah should have had a strike. Pantazopoulos put under pressure by Maya Hayson. Again, that's where Phoenix need to be selfish. Just try to plaster that goal of Lorraine Sandy. Pantazopoulos with the lift, hoping to find the tall Galina. Here's Hannah over the top of Hayson's waist. Russo, Hayson under pressure now from Pantazopoulos, wins the side ball. Time is the enemy here. Still plenty of it left though. Hayson, nicely done. Good ball, Galina! Danielle Galina! That is awesome! That is awesome! It's 5-all. It is on! It is on! It is on! It is on!
It's definitely on. The switch is turned on to high max volume or whatever it is right now because...
Oh, almost deflected off Pantazopoulos again. She's running a riot, Pantazopoulos. The corner, Christine Hannah! Phoenix are turning it up. The aggressor meter turning up the dial, raising the mercury. Long throw from Hannah. Galina's header stolen by Talevski. Goes out wide to the right. Talevski can't keep it in. Galina again through the centre. Danielle Galina. Every time she comes on, she makes a difference. She's the difference maker.
Absolutely, and whatever it is, every player right now have made a huge difference to the Phoenix side. They'll look back in this round and go, this is where we've turned it around. We've challenged Eastern. We can challenge the whole league.
Nothing fancy here. Pantazopoulos should just gun it at the goal. And she does, and goes high. That's more like it. None of the fancy stuff like we saw before. Just keep gunning and pounding at the door that is Lorraine Sandy. There's the throw out from Sandy. Trying to find the runner in Jess Russo. Here's Galina. Galina squares the ball to Rossi. Stolen here by Matthews on the left. Nutmegs Galina. And well put out there by Newen. 5-all. Beaumont. Has she got a hat-trick in her? Maybe a game-winning hat-trick. Georgia Beaumont back to Matthews. Matthews down the left. Foul given. A goal for Galina, Shanley, Newen, Pantazopoulos and Merjanos. Own goal for Catherine Ioannidis, 2 for Beaumont, 1 Talevski, 1 Matthews. Wherever you're watching around the world, Series Futsal, round 14, you've got to be enjoying this one. What a way to start the night. Are we going to penalties? Beaumont trying to beat Newen, and Newen sees it over the line. Well done. Beaumont sharply to Matthews, centre court. Matthews goes onto her left. Good short pass. Cut out, though, by Pantazopoulos, who is running riot in this second half.
Oh, absolutely. She's just applying that pressure, and she does it well. She's staying composed. There was a bit of time where she was feeling that pressure and anger, but it looks like she's calmed down and playing the game.
Galina cutting up Beaumont. Centres the ball. Turned over, though. They're the turnovers that Phoenix can't afford. Beaumont will bring the ball in here for Eastern. Deadlocked at 5-all, 3.5 minutes to play. Are there penalties in the near future? Beaumont down the left trying to beat Galina, does so, and well cut out again by who? Pantazopoulos. Contender for player of the match. Pantazopoulos, no doubt about it. Corner here for Eastern. Beaumont plays it out to Talevski. Talevski scored a great goal into the first half. Superb individual effort. Lorraine Sandy over the line. Chance now for Phoenix. Newen's got to have a good look here. Galina wants it. Galina off her right. Back to Newen. Galina shoots almost to the top corner for Danielle Galina, looking for a second. Will a hero emerge in the final 2.5 minutes for either Eastern or Phoenix? Will it be Georgia Beaumont? Beaumont, and Urado palms it behind. What a game she's had, Alyssa Urado. Particularly in the opening 10 minutes, she was almost unpassable. And again, Urado cleared by Newen. Nail-biting stuff here. There are going to be many a visit to the manicurist tomorrow, because everyone in this arena and everyone I'm sure watching is biting down their nails right now, Hart.
Haven't got any nails left to bite.
I'll book you a manicurist tomorrow, Hart.
Thank you very much. Need one of those right now.
Pantazopoulos.
Ease the stress that
Ease the
I'm
stress,
feeling right now.
Long throw from Pantazopoulos. Talevski the header. Chance to move here for Russo. Russo, Beaumont. Beaumont versus 3. Pantazopoulos gets a toe to it, puts it out of play, to a round of applause from a great audience inside the Series Futsal Arena. Matthews, long. Galina under it. Newen tries to get it. Russo does well. Galina, Newen. Stolen by Talevski. Rossi. Cut out by Talevski.
You know, I've seen Phoenix have done well in this game. They've read the play. They know where Eastern's going to be, where they're going to set up, and they've bet them to it.
Talevski takes a deflection. Urado to Galina. Galina's got Newen in front of her. Goes out to Rossi on the left. Stolen by Talevski. Russo was in there, but just couldn't feed it into her feet. Beaumont tried to lift it past Galina. Nguyen has a shot into her teammate Galina. Here's Beaumont. Beaumont's going to go for a run. Goes through two, and well put out there by Rossi. Quickly taken by Talevski out wide here to Montana Matthews. Matthews past Galina. Nice little run from Matthews. Squares it. Russo! Jurado does superbly. Oh, Alicia Jurado saving the day on that occasion. Russo should have done better, but Jurado right on top of it.
And then it's a follow-up from the defenders. They're there to back up Iardo. They've got to do that. You can't let a loose ball go back to the feet of an Eastern player.
Shooter Shanley warming up on the sidelines for Northern Phoenix. Look at this. Rossi! Oh, the upright! And hits the upright. Millimeters in it. Rossi almost may have had the winning goal. Oh, it's heart-thumping stuff. It is heart-thumping. My goodness. Free kick here for Phoenix. Pantazopoulos. Will she have a crack? She does, and she scores! Stephanie Pantazopoulos is the hero! If they can survive 1 minute and 4, Pantazopoulos will be the hero! Matthew shoots high. Amazing scenes here. Hard.
Can Phoenix get their first ever win in series futsal? Now, they've never scored more goals than 6 in a game. So they already have hit a personal best.
Han, do we have a defibrillator? Because I'm about to have a heart attack commentating this one. Get the paddles out for me. 6-5 for Phoenix. Is history going to be made tonight? Stephanie Pantazopoulos is now only 45 seconds away from having scored a match-winning goal and maybe being crowned as the player of the match. Can Matthews and Beaumont score one back? Maybe Talevski's the one to do it. Maybe Russo. Here's Talevski. Rossi nipping away at her heels. Well done by Rossi. What pressure from Rossi. And they celebrated on the bench and in the crowd. Corner now for Phoenix. Galina makes the walkover. 32 seconds remains. Pantazopoulos in close. Pantazopoulos. Ball goes over the line. Side ball for Eastern. Got to backtrack quickly here. Phoenix. Oh no, it's Beaumont! It's Beaumont! It's Beaumont! You cannot allow Georgia Beaumont room to move on the break like that. 6-all.
That is one of the biggest mistakes, and the game may be away from the Phoenix. Why did they allow for that to happen? I know that the smart thing was to kill time, but that was not the correct time. They had too much time to kill.
We are going to go to penalties, it looks like. There's still time for one more to score, though. 6-all. Beaumont now with a hat trick. Has scored 11 in 3 games, Georgia Beaumont. 11 in 3 games. It's going to be a test between Lorraine Sandy and Alicia Jurado in goal. It's going to be penalties. We're 10 seconds away from it. Long throw from Galina, headed out by Talevski. Is there one last play forward here for Phoenix? They were on the verge. They tried to kill time. It was the wrong tactic, as Han said. Beaumont, has she got a fourth in her? Has she got a match winner in her? We are going to penalties. Oh, one of the greatest games you will ever see. Absolutely heart-thumping. They came from a 3-goal deficit to equalise, did Northern Phoenix.
Absolutely. Credit to them. They were down 3 goals in that 3 minutes, from 9 minutes to 6. They scored like their life depended on it. You can see their face. Look how hard they've worked. The emotion in the faces of the players right now. They can't believe that game just happened, and Phoenix just was so close to having it theirs.
Wherever you're watching around the world, folks, hope you're enjoying all the action and the many different camera angles we are offering you tonight, and certainly befitting this incredible game between Phoenix and Eastern. Now it's Jurado versus Lorraine Sandy. There are some really good penalty takers on both sides. You feel that Shanley will certainly shoot for Phoenix, so will Galina. So will Christine Hanna and Ioannidis, you believe. For Eastern, no doubt, you know that Beaumont's going to take a shot. Talevsky will as well. Montana Matthews certainly will take a shot. Maybe Maya Hayson.
Second round in a row where Eastern have to have another penalty. They had one last week against Acu and won.
And who missed a penalty last week? Georgia Beaumont. So let's see if she can get some redemption tonight. If she is chosen for a penalty, you believe that she should be, but she did miss last week, Beaumont. It looks like it'll be Jurado first.
Though that goal that Beaumont scored,
Oh,
that last goal.
hat trick. Can you get 10 goals in 3 games? 10 goals. 5 in her first game. 5, 2 and 3. 5, 3 and 3. No, 11 goals. Hat trick last week? I think it was.
I think it was. And
Yeah.
if she started this season from the very
She'd be
start, she would
golden
have been,
boot by
golden
far.
boot.
All right, it is Matthews versus Jurado. First penalty. Montana Matthews. Alicia Jurado with her father, her mother, her brother, all in the audience tonight. Misses. First miss. And up to the spot. Steps Shooter Shanley versus the very tall Lorraine Sandy. And she misses. Sorry, it was Pantazopoulos, not Shooter Shanley. Pantazopoulos misses. Talevsky up next.
We're talking about players that have been match winners or been so crucial in the game have missed. It's a big task, the penalty. It's not an easy one.
Talevsky. Oh, Jurado! Magnificent save from Alicia Jurado. No one scored yet. And now it is Shooter Shanley. Ball just rolling away from the spot there. Alana Shanley is all ready to go. So is Lorraine Sandy. Lorraine Sandy saves. No score yet in the penalty shootout, and here's Georgia Beaumont. Missed the penalty last week. Does she redeem herself tonight and get Eastern the first penalty on the board? Beaumont to shoot off her right. Just repositions it there, does Beaumont. Member of the Australian All-Star team, Georgia Beaumont. And she scores on this occasion. Now this next penalty must go in or else Phoenix lose. It is Catherine Ioannidis who they've chosen. We know that she has a thunderous strike on her Ioannidis. Will it take finesse or power? She must score. And she doesn't. And Eastern win. That is heartbreaking for Phoenix. And Eastern take the victory. 3 goals, Georgia Beaumont. I do feel, though, Hahn, if I was going to award player of the match tonight, I would actually go to the losing team's Stephanie Pantazopoulos.
Oh, absolutely. She's just been a phenomenal player in a game like this. It's been high stakes, both two bottom teams playing it out. Pantazopoulos, one of her best game yet.
Folks, stick around. A star player interview coming up shortly. Cooper. Beautiful work from Adam Cooper. Goes to the goal line, threads it through the eye of the side ball. Cooper. Good stop from Sarah Cooper again off his left. Wonderful.
See what they can do here. Adam brings it up. Shot. It's a goal! He scored again.
Training camp is completed. Chance,
Oh!
and there it is. Adam Cooper gets us underway. Now, this time shoots.
Oh my
Adam
God!
Cooper just said, leave it to me. Into Ahmed. Stolen. Cooper may make it 2-0. Does. You cannot give Adam Cooper a free ball. done wonderfully in goal. The Hawkers out to Raymer here. Raymer to Evangelia Parthamos. Zandenberg. Ruby Walsh. Back to Zandenberg. Nice ball to Raymer. Could shoot from here. Oh, it's in! It is in! It's Evangelia Parthamos! Wonderful assist from Raymer. At a tight angle from Evangelia Parthamos. She threads it. Or was it Ruby Walsh? Ruby Walsh gets it. Amazing angle, Han, on that goal from Ruby Walsh.
That is insane. It was all the effort of Acu working as a team. Lucy Raymer.
Pimenta open. Doesn't look for him. Instead goes to Parthamos. Back heel! Woo! That is cheeky, and sometimes you're going to be cheeky there, you know? There's nothing else he can do. Really, there's nothing else he can do. He finds the perfect move. There's nothing else you can do there.
Welcome everyone to the post-match interview. I'm here with player of the match, Georgia Beaumont. Georgia, what
Hello.
a game.
Thank you. No, it was a very tough game. They kept us in it all the way to the end, so yeah, it was a tough game to play, but always the better games to watch, you know.
Now, the first 10 minutes, Phoenix just had a tactic to defend at all costs.
Yeah.
Was there something that turned it around after that first goal you scored that you knew that you had to find different ways to pass that defense?
Yeah, look, I think we had most of the tempo going forward in the first 5 to 10 minutes, and then I obviously scored that goal from the corner, and then we sort of had to settle it down a bit, but they kept capitalising on us kind of settling down and slowing down the tempo, and then they would speed it up. So I think it was just a matter of us needing to control the game a bit more and just, you know, look at the score and, you know, play to our strengths and keep going, whereas we kind of sat back a bit, and that's when they capitalised on us. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was a moment, probably about 3 minutes, 9 minutes to go, where Phoenix knew they could have the game back. Then there was that time wasting that we talked about from Pantazopoulos.
Yeah.
What came through your mind when that side ball came your way and you knew this had to be the one?
Yeah, look, there was a few in the first half that I missed, and it was disappointing. So in the last bit where it was a tight game, really had to finish those, and yeah, it got us the 6-all and win in penalties, so we got the job done in the end.
Yeah, we're talking about missing that post that you kept hitting time and time again. Do you need to have a word with that post?
Honestly, we need to have a fight. We need to talk out back. That was terrible, but nah, we got there in the end, so yeah.
Excellent. Now, 3 goals in this one. Minimum 3 goals, I feel, in each game that you have. Is that a goal that you have coming in?
Look, I think every week I kind of come with the mentality that I need to be on my game, need to get some goals, that's my job. So, yeah, come like that every week and it happens, so, yeah.
Amazing. Well, appreciate your time up here in the studio. All the best for the remainder of the season and keep kicking goals.
Thanks so much. Thanks.
Thanks, Georgia.
Thank you.
Georgia Beaumont, and up next, don't miss it, it's Carlton against Acu. See you then.